we've had interns if you're watching this, had the last 2 episodes, we've had interns on. Mm-hmm. We will have more interns on. So if you don't like our interns, you're not going to like the next 3 episodes. And you won't like the last 2 episodes.
Too bad.
And you won't like this episode either.
Too bad.
Honestly,
so
just like and subscribe and then go somewhere else.
And we just realized this is Elijah's actually his first appearance on the podcast.
First official, yeah. Put it on the books.
How many episodes have you watched?
Probably 3.
Beginning to end?
Beginning to end.
What about y'all?
Beginning
to end.
Almost all of the ones that are on
really?
Spotify. Yeah.
You've watched all of them?
Yeah.
Are you listening to them?
I normally listen to them. I don't normally watch them.
But
I also would listen to the ones that weren't recorded, filmed. I just the audio ones.
Okay, the older one. You're talking about season 1, season 2. Yeah. It's season 3 that we introduced the video.
I've listened to those 2.
Nice.
Didn't really watch
Alex?
Tell us
I listened
the
to probably
number.
2, but I listened to me and Ryan's one when we were talking about Minecraft the whole time.
To your own one. Yeah.
Oh, I have not listened to mine. I on purpose did not.
And then, but that was back in the Gap, the audio days.
The Gap?
Yeah, back in the Gap.
The audio. Just
what does that mean?
That means back in the
day.
day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
In the past.
And you didn't like to listen to your own voice?
No, I have not listened to it because I didn't want to.
Okay.
So
you
have
should.
Liliana
You
who
should.
hasn't
don't want
listened
to.
to a single one of her own.
Are you gonna watch or listen to this one?
Nope.
Only
No?
listen to one of your own.
Because I really don't like to hear my voice, so I just don't.
I think a lot of people are like that. They don't like.
Yeah,
to
I
hear
really
their-
don't. Whenever I'm on the mic, I don't like to hear my voice.
I don't
on
think I
the
have a problem with
speakers.
hearing my own voice unless I say my own name. That's the thing.
Say
that I
it.
can't
Say it.
do.
Okay, yeah,
Say your name.
I don't like
Nah, bro.
introductions.
Say it right now. You can't say that
Like-
and then not.
No,
like,
because I don't like hearing myself say my own name. Like every time I have to speak or something, I have
an
to
introduction.
introduce myself.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Say it
Yeah,
online.
no. Yeah, no.
It just sounds weird. Also, another thing about my name, whenever somebody's
What's your name?
speaking on a chill, whenever somebody's speaking on a passage in First Kings or something, and they say my name, and everybody's like, bro, they're not talking about
talking
me.
about-
Like I'm not in
That's
the
funny.
Bible, bro. Like literally, Michael just spoke on something about it.
About who? What did you say his name?
Y'all
was?
are
not
not
gonna
real,
get me,
bro.
bro.
Y'all are not real.
You're not gonna give me. Everybody start turning their head like, dog.
It's not me.
Elijah Washington.
Thousands of years ago. All right, well, yeah. So this is my first podcast.
Give us some questions. Let's go, Nate.
I have a question for you, Alex.
You got a question?
Whenever you are on the microphone or doing anything, why is your favorite term "on my mama"?
Dang, we're
I don't
going
know.
straight for the jugular. here.
That hit me deep.
Yeah.
I don't know. You just. It's just me, you know. It's just me, man.
Okay.
That's just who I am.
One of your stems.
Yeah, one of my stems, bro. Chill. Yeah. I just say it.
Smooth. Okay.
I was
am
wondering
I
if that
supposed to
question
say
was
to
going to
that?
go anywhere.
No, I would just like. Yeah, I was just wondering.
I don't think I really need a mic, anyways. Like
Yeah,
pre-service, I did
yell
not need a
into the
mic. I was just yelling the whole
Oh,
time.
you were saying because you're loud enough.
Yeah,
I
you.
thought you were saying. Just
Bro,
don't
you
get
turn
in
me
the
down
mic.
like every
No,
single
he
time
yells
I'm on
into the mic.
I don't know if you know, but when you have a mic,
It makes you louder.
it automatically raises the sound of your voice, so you don't have to scream.
That's funny.
So when you scream into the mic,
It's just who I am, bro.
So it's like, so when I turn you down, it's to equal out your yelling. You're like, you're not turning Kaylee down. You're only, well, Kaylee's speaking into the mic.
Bro, I'm speaking to.
No,
All right,
you-
chill. Lock in.
Okay, so y'all have both been going to the church for a while, which is pretty cool. I think all the interns this year, most of them have gone to the church for a while.
At least a couple years.
Yeah, which is cool. I like that. How do you think kids, whenever they come to Ark Youth, ask the interns, the first group, this question, but I want to ask it a little differently. Whenever kids come to church, what do you feel like they're most confused about?
Most confused.
Whenever they come to church, we'll narrow it even down to just Ark Youth. Whenever they come here, what do you feel like they're confused about whenever it comes to how our service flow is, the things that we talk about from stage, the worship, like how what do you think confuses them?
I think the service flow and everything is like fine. I think the only thing that they could be confused by is like how to find a group. Like
Okay.
most of the kids I talk to, like I just talked to a student like I think it was last week, or I connected with him again last week. I've been talking to him for the past like 3 weeks, and it took him like 2 years to find a group. It shouldn't take
Yeah.
you 2 years to find a group. I feel like the students, I know the staff, and like I feel like the interns, I feel like we're all very welcoming. But even like when I was in high school and stuff like that, I didn't feel as welcomed by the students. And I think that's something that like our program could work on. It's just being more welcoming, being more inviting to people, and just I guess showing Christ His love everywhere.
Yeah. Do you feel like a lot of kids come by themselves, or do you think a lot of them come with friends, or you think it's a mixture, half and half?
I think it's a mix of both. I think once I started driving, I was going by myself, bro.
Okay.
But like before that, it was just kind of 50-50. Like if I was going, I was either going to meet up with friends or I was going with friends. It was usually just kind of like meeting up with friends. But I feel like you can either look at it as a hangout spot, or you can look at it as like I'm here to listen to Jesus, and that like defines what you get out of it.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. What about you? What do kids get confused about whenever it comes to coming to church?
Michael's talked about this before, and I think it's that literally anybody can come to Ark Youth, and
Okay.
they're like,
Interesting.
I know that these people like they do this like outside of church, and like why are they here? I know they're not. Like they're talking in service and all these things, and like I think they get confused that everyone's there. Because I've talked to students that are like, oh, these kids were sitting behind me and they were talking like the whole time. I'm like, if you're gonna talk, like why are you there? And I'm like, well, like everybody gets to be here, and I think some kids struggle with that. And I mean, I know I did for a while. I'm like, oh, like why are those people talking? Like why can't you just pay attention in service? But I've come to realize, and I'm trying to like help other students with this too, that like everybody gets to come to Jesus, and so like we're all here, even if you may think they're not paying attention, they still get to be here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What have you noticed?
That's what I was gonna say. Like right
Really?
when you said the question, the thing that came to my mind was like the inclusivity of it.
Okay.
yeah,
A lot of students have questions or like don't necessarily understand or get why we're welcoming of everybody, no matter
yeah,
what you do
Okay.
when you leave here. But like you were saying, a lot of students have to work through that, and it's just that. I mean, the gospel is for everybody.
Sure.
So that is something though that has been talking with a bunch of students, them
Yeah.
not understanding like, oh, how can you know that this student does X, Y, and Z, and yet you still allow them to come here? It's like,
okay.
I mean, we got to give them some space to
Yeah.
learn and
Yeah.
change and grow and things like that. That's probably would be mine.
Have you noticed that? Because you've gone to before you like you've been to other churches before you
Yeah.
came here.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the same kind? Have you noticed it's the same everywhere, or do you think that's just here?
I will say that it different.
'Kay.
It varies. Oddly enough, with smaller churches, they're more so, oh, we don't want people doing X, Y, and Z there.
Sure. Right.
And then with the larger churches, it's like anybody and everybody can come, but it's like one on the side of we have so many students we can't really keep up to what everybody's doing.
Right.
And then also airs on the side of, like I said before, everybody is welcome to. Jesus didn't exclude anybody, so why
Right.
should we? Type of thing. So, but student specific, I think this is one of the most like loving in a way of knowing they could be doing wrong things, but still not. Okay, here it is. I will say this church is less judgmental.
Okay.
Other churches are welcoming in of, oh, we know you're doing this, we know you're doing that, and we're going to allow you to come, but we're going to make you feel different because we know you're doing these things. I think when it comes with the Ark, from top down, even with main congregation and students, it's like, yeah, we may know you're doing this, that, and the third, but we're going to show you love anyways. We're not going to like judge you for this, that, and the third. So I think that would be the main difference.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's interesting to me that because my mind immediately went the content that we talk about our messages is that confusing. How worship goes and why people lift their hands, or maybe the lyrics in the song is that confusing. It's interesting that all of you went more relational.
Yeah.
You know, like the people, the friends being confused about friends, the people that are going to the church. Where do you think that mindset comes from? The people who get upset about the certain people that come to the Ark and the decisions that they make, where do you feel like that mindset comes from? Because I don't think that that's just like developed overnight. I feel like there's something, like why would someone have that mentality of going it's almost as if you're saying you don't really belong being here.
Right.
No one would say that outright, but that's kind of what that mentality leads to.
Yeah.
I think it comes out of pride because like I felt myself in that situation, but I had to look back and I was like, I was that kid.
Yeah,
I was that kid on the right side, like
The right side
that's calling out
You
to
was
y'all.
looking at
back
it first
right.
to figure out which one was left and right.
Back right.
Back
I was
right
that
by
kid
the
on the
bathroom.
right side.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was on my phone. I was talking, but like if y'all wouldn't have welcomed me, then I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, but like I felt like I even talked to my mom about this like a few years back. Like I was always like. I was kind of judgmental, just like Elijah was talking about. And you're right, it doesn't happen overnight, but you have to like self-analyze and be like, why am I judgmental when I was just that kid?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like maybe just go talk to them kids and just like go tell them like I was in that same boat. Like I don't know, it's a relationship thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I always forget how important relationships are at this age. Because I think the older you get, not that relationships become less important, but like, it's
not like the end all be all.
Yeah, right. And you get most of the time, you get more secure in yourself as you get older. So you don't feel like you need as much, so it kind of shifts. But it is such a big thing at that age. And usually whenever we talk about relationships, we're talking about dating relationships, but even just friendships in general, the people that you're choosing to hang out with, people you're choosing to be around. Okay. Kind of in the same vein, a little bit of a change. We started doing, I'm going to give you some context, then ask the question. We started doing ITOs. Those of you who don't know ITOs, it's in the office. It's in the office. It's these videos we do on Sunday mornings. And we do them like a couple times a month.
Yep.
And it's always just us doing something dumb in the office, and we show the video. And I remember the first few times we showed it, kids were like, what the heck are we watching right now?
Get this out of my
I brought my friend who had never been to church. And it was an in the office day. Yeah.
What they think? Well, I would love to hear an outside perspective in the office.
It's like, on Instagram when it's like, I brought my friend to church and look what they're doing.
It was that exact.
Do you remember what the in the office was? What the ITO was?
Which one was
Bro,
it?
it was like the second or third in the office. We didn't even like. I didn't even know ITO was like a thing for real. Like,
It was still new. Yeah.
bro, it was terrible.
Let's add that clip here, Austin.
Honestly.
Getting hit in the chest with the.
I brought bro to church. Never been to church before, and he's like, he's looking at me like, what's wrong with this? Like, what's happening
like,
right
I
now?
don't know.
Like, I didn't know either. I don't know what's going on.
You can't even defend it.
No, I can't
even
defend
defend
it.
it.
I can't defend y'all just sitting
That's
around in the
hilarious.
office. This 7 brew drink is better than the other. Like, no, bro. What?
Chill on me.
Tripping.
Okay, so
Oh my goodness.
love it or hate it, it's a very widely debated topic in Ark Youth. The ITO, the ITO started. It didn't start as let's just do some dumb videos. What we realized was a lot of students, if they didn't know us, they were kind of intimidated by staff because it kind of seemed like, oh, Ark Youth staff is like way up here and we're way down here.
Yeah.
Like they're on a completely different level. Yeah. So our thought was like, hey, we don't want that. We want
let's show them
to
our
feel
silly
relatable.
side.
So like if they like, let's just be kind of goofy and silly, which is funny because that's kind of how we are. You guys have seen us. Like that's kind of how we are just in the office.
Right. That's y'all.
Yeah, like we're just goofy and we like to joke around and
We're just goofy?
We just little goofy boys, you know what I mean?
Boys.
I'm just a little goofy boy. So but like we like just messing around and being silly and we like doing the work stuff too, but we were like, hey, if we want students, we don't want them to be intimidated by us. We want them to realize like we're just people too who like to laugh and like to hang out. So what if we just videoed ourselves doing dumb stuff, showed it, and it kind of helps break that wall down.
Yeah.
Okay. Long build up there. Y'all have gotten closer with Ark Youth staff over the last month and a half since y'all started. How has y'all's view of Ark Youth staff changed from middle of May until now we're here end of June?
That's a good question, Nate.
Thanks, man.
He said,
I
good job.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that was stretched. My back.
There it is.
Liliana,
Good
you want
That
that
really was a
question?
good question,
I feel like
though.
I've been kind of hogging the question. You
Oh,
got that.
okay.
Hey, good on you, Alex.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Here's that humility right there.
That's a really good question.
And let me. You don't have to worry about like hurting our feelings. I feel like a question
No,
like this
yeah,
could be
yeah,
asked and be like,
yeah.
well, you know, if you're like,
No,
dude, I thought
yeah.
you guys were
She's like,
super
bro,
losers,
you
you can say
honestly,
that. Like,
you were so bad.
because
But now that I know you, I like you.
yeah,
oh,
like
yeah,
it's
you're pretty
probably
good.
we've probably already heard it. So you
Honestly,
know, you
it's
just
okay.
lay it out there.
We're grown up goofy boys. You can say
It just
whatever. You can say whatever you
just
want.
a grown up goofy
Oh my
boy.
gosh. I think something that I didn't really realize not being close to y'all was like how intentional you were with like conversations with us. Like I've had some of y'all ask me like questions and be like, "Oh, like you just wanted to talk with me just because." And I think that like that's really cool cuz it is easy as like a student. Like I know I was like this where I would be like, oh, I don't know if I can just like go up to staff. Like they got things that they're doing. Like they're busy.
Sure.
Like I don't know if I can go up to them. But then now seeing y'all being close to you, it's like, no, you really do want relationship with the students. Like you're here and you just like want to make a connection. You
Yeah.
want to hang out. So I don't
That's
think
why
I ever.
we're outside for 45 minutes before every service. You know, is
Exactly,
walking
yeah.
around because of
110-degree weather.
Yeah,
Right. And even like y'all stay after services to talk with students too.
Yeah.
And like I was never the student to go up to staff. Like I was really quiet. But like now seeing y'all, like I learned that.
yeah.
Come on.
I think
Oh,
I've
boy, here we
realized
go.
like how much y'all care about me for real. Like I knew y'all cared about me. I always knew staff like cared, but like y'all pray for me. Like
Yeah.
no, like it sounds stupid, but like
No,
No, it's not.
sometimes I feel alone. Like really, and it's hurtful. But knowing that like there's people out there that like I don't even talk to, and I'll be real. Sometimes sometimes straight up I didn't like y'all. Like
Be like that.
sometimes
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It really be
but
like that.
knowing that like y'all pray for me and y'all care enough about me to like pray, like we pray over all the chairs in there, and like I never would have known that. Like just knowing like how much y'all care for me, it made a big impact on my summer and my life.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Come on now.
What do you feel like kids get wrong about their perspective? And we could talk about specifically Ark Youth staff, but maybe even just kind of bigger picture, people who work at a church in general. What do you feel like misconceptions students, teenagers have about that?
That they can think that like staff or even leaders like don't understand like what they're going through. They're like, no, like you're not living this right now, like you don't get it. But like it's like you forget that no, but they did live life. Like they did go through those things. And I've talked to leaders and I've talked to staff and then they were like, yeah, I walked through that too. I know exactly how that feels. And they're like, I know how it is to have those thoughts, to feel those things and to walk through that. And I'm like, because the enemy will try to make me think that like, no, it's just you. It's you don't like no one else understands, but there are leaders and staff who have walked through it too. So I think a lot of people can think, no, they don't get it.
Yeah.
But really they do.
Yeah. It's good.
I think something I still struggle with to this day, and I've kind of struggled with like throughout my like teenage years, probably since I was like 15, is I look at y'all and like y'all are telling me like why aren't you doing this? Like why are you still doing this on the weekends? Why are you like that type of thing? Y'all are like correcting me, but then I look at y'all and it's like, well, y'all work at a church. Like y'all don't really have the option of like of like having having ungodly friends or something, but like I guess going into like them big boy jobs and like stuff like that, it's different. You've got people who don't talk like they should, who don't don't do how they should. And when I have a pastor telling me basically live right, well, it's easy for me to say like you're a pastor. Like it's easy for you to just be like live right because you don't really have an option. I had that option, so that's definitely like I guess a misconception people see, and that's something I still struggle with. Is like, I mean, that
And I think my answer to the question can kind of help you with your answer to your question is because when I was a student, my main thing was I glazed too much, probably. I thought they were like celebrities.
Yeah.
I was scared to go up there.
And your dad, was he a preacher?
Yeah. God bless him, though.
Chill, bro. Chill.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Nah, you're good.
opening cans there.
No, chilling. But there was this one pastor specifically who was the campus pastor for the North Klein campus at Champion Forest, and I would like be afraid to even I was starstruck when he came into the room. I was like, oh my gosh, these are like celebrities. These people are so like. But then growing up and doing my internship, doing my residency, being on staff is like they're just people.
Yeah.
You know. And while yes, there is a merit to what you were saying about like this is y'all's job. You have eyes on you at all times. You kind of have to live right. The truth of the matter is, you don't. We have the same choices just like everybody else has the same choices, you know?
Right.
And so you see a lot of times in the news and stories of people falling from places of leadership and things of XYZ is because they chose to live not in the way that they were supposed to live, you know? And so to help you or anybody that might be looking at it as if, oh, you're doing this because you have to do this, the quite honest truth is we don't have to do this. Like we could be doing, nobody knows what we do when we go home. Nobody knows what we're doing on the weekends. Y'all only see us for a couple hours throughout the day. Like we have more than opportunity to go and live.
Right.
Crazy. But it's just honoring the calling that we've stepped into. And so I wouldn't look at pastors or other people as people different from yourself because they're not. They're both just people.
Yeah.
But I think, to your point, that's one of the reasons why, one of the many reasons why we are really intentional about involving leaders and involving adult volunteers is because there is an element of truth of I'm not around ungodly people a lot in my life. If I just look at my life as a whole, I'm really not. Our volunteers are like they work normal jobs with rough people and people who have rough pasts. And so I think I love that we get to offer that we get to hopefully be a good example of what a godly life is. Also, here's some other adults who you can relate to the things that the life that they're living and see like, oh, you can still be a godly person, whether you're in ministry or whether you're not in ministry. Because like you're saying, being in ministry doesn't equal I live a godly life. You know, being in ministry, it in an ideal world does. But, we've seen how many stories of people making really bad decisions for a really long time and then it catches up to them, How can you help someone who's younger than you in their faith or just younger than you in age? How can you help them put their security in the Lord and not in other people? In the last episode, we talked about it is important to have mentors, people in your life who are more mature in the Lord than you. It's super important. To your point about lifting someone too high, you can go too far on that pendulum of like, man, like they're perfect and they're great and they're, so how can you help someone? No, I'm going to help you follow the Lord and put your security in the Lord, not in another person, while still letting other people help you and feed into your life. But your still relationship with the Lord is more important. Thoughts on that?
I think you just got to have like an open and honest conversation with them about how like people are going to hurt you. Like as much happiness as you can have with a person, that person can hurt you. There's a real difference between happiness and joy, and God's not going to hurt you, and God's going to give you joy. So even though I can look up to somebody and I can find a lot of happiness in that person can hurt me really, really bad. And I've found myself in that situation. And I feel like sometimes I can put them on a pedestal above God when God will never hurt me, and God will never fail me. And even though I'm happy right now, I'll never find joy unless I find it in Jesus. So you have to have that honest conversation with them, and just be open and be vulnerable.
Yeah. That's really good. I think, and this is something that I've had to walk through, is like to find security in the Lord is I have to learn his character. Like I have to know who he is. And if I know that he's faithful, if I know that he's kind, that he's good, and that those things don't change, and if I'm really, like, I really know that, then I won't seek for those things in other people, because I found myself doing that before, where I'm trying to, like, I have expectations for people to be all those things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have the expectation, but only God can actually fulfill those things. So that's like literally a prayer that I've had to pray, is like recognizing the Lord's character and how he's the only one that can be all of that for me, and that he won't fail. And like Alex was saying, like, he's not going to hurt me. He's going to be there for me at all times. And people just don't always do that, because people are people. So I think definitely encouraging them to like get in the word and realize who God is, not just like what he can do, but who he is.
Yeah. That's good.
Come on now.
You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, for me, I made the mistake too, younger, of like putting my faith in people rather than Jesus himself. Because it's like, yeah, you're learning about Jesus from these people, and so you're easy to make two one and the same and attach this to that. But it's recognizing, for me, it was like, dude, this person can be here today and gone tomorrow. Like, but Jesus is never going anywhere. So it was knowing that the longevity, and like, you don't say that this person is your savior, this person didn't die on the cross for your sins, this person didn't do X, Y, and Z. So like, you shouldn't even begin to try and hold that person to the same standard as you would hold Jesus to, our faith and things like that. So it's easy to pair the ministry or your faith with a person, especially when that person is kind of pioneered your faith, of like, you learned a lot about Jesus from them, but it's making that distinction of, just because you learned about him from them, that doesn't make them him, if that makes sense. Was that bars? Wait a minute.
I know. All right, bro.
Dang, that was cold. No, I think it's good. And to your point, the
Hey, I got you after the podcast. I'll find.
Looking for something in other people, we can do that with mentors, people who are older, more mature than us. We can also do that clearly in relationships too, where I'm looking for someone to fill some sort of something that I don't feel like I have in life. Looking for someone to supply that. I feel like I need more security, so I need to find someone who makes me feel more secure. It's so important that we make the Lord that thing and help other people make the Lord that. And it's cool that I love, one of my favorite things about the internship that I love for y'all is y'all are learning how to, some of these things you're learning how to walk through for yourself, but you also get the cool opportunity of helping other people walk through it.
Yeah, like at the same time.
Yeah, and I think, and can I be honest with you? That's the welcome to ministry. Like the amount of things I'm quote unquote helping people walk through, I'm walking through similar, maybe not the exact same thing, but I'm walking like, it's like, I think that's a really sweet part of ministry. Can be a really challenging part of ministry, but it's a really sweet part that I love that y'all are getting to see and getting to do. And hopefully, even whenever the internship ends, you will still be able to, hey, I'm walking through this, but I'm helping other people walk through it too, in whatever capacity that looks like. You know, that's cool. So as we're kind of like keeping, I don't want to break this moment too much. If you were a vehicle, what kind of vehicle would you be?
Oh my gosh.
That boy finna be a F-350 right here, straight
I'm
diesel.
giving you an opportunity to kind of go off on your truck for a second.
Pump 3, diesel, rock lots.
I wouldn't be my truck. I would be.
Oh, okay.
I'd either be a 6.0, that two-tone, them nice 6.0s, or no, I know exactly what I'd be. Oh my gosh, I just came in clutch. Oh,
please put the light bulb over his head whenever that happens.
All right.
I like it.
2026, the 5th gen. Okay, it's still a 5th gen. I don't care what nobody says.
Love it.
It is a 5th gen facelift. Ram 3500.
Okay.
Dually. I actually spec'd it out in math class. Yeah, we had a project. Thanks, Coach Bolfin. $106,000 for a Ram 3500 limited. Dually. I'm gonna have it lifted 6 inches. Graps. Tune and delete. What are you talking about? Obviously. Bigger injectors. Bigger turbo, boy. I mean, I'm be cruising down the road and
that's on my
behind
mama.
me. On my mama. Yeah.
So why would you be all those things?
honestly, just.
Are you a dually 3500 with different injectors with a 6-inch lift?
I mean, honestly, if If you're looking at me, I'd be like a Honda Pilot. But
There it is. There it is.
but like what I would want to be, like what I identify as is a Ram.
All right,
There it is.
all right,
There it
all
is.
right.
There it
Okay.
is.
Well,
All right.
you just spoke a different language for a second.
Yeah.
So
I actually really like that in people though. I like finding people's like, oh, what's the one
light
thing
bulb,
that you could
yeah,
like?
He lit up.
Yeah, like you could
Yeah,
you could
yeah,
nerd
yeah.
You could
out.
nerd
Yeah,
out.
being nerd out. Yeah.
He said
Passionate
straight it
about
out in math class.
Hit me up for rock lights.
Hey,
that's his little
for
side
rock
hustle.
lights. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Side hustle.
Do you know any types of trucks?
I'm not a
you
car
do?
person.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I-
before.
I'm
That's
really
why-
not.
that's-
I have
hey,
no
I
idea.
actually chose my word specifically. I said vehicle.
Bulletproof 6-0. Bulletproof
Oh,
6-0.
you said
You
vehicle.
could
I
be a
said
dirt bike.
vehicle.
You
So
could
like
be
it can be whatever.
motorcycle. You
Yeah,
could be
it
a
could be.
hoverboard. You
It could be.
I'm seeing
People use
an
them as
e-bike
vehicles.
from you.
Okay.
An e-bike?
Yeah, I'm seeing an
Why
e-bike,
an
like a
e-bike?
Suron. You just look like a Suron.
Ooh, that's not a. Actually, I
Like-
feel like,
like-
if we're opening
look
up
at
the
her
realm
e-bikes.
of vehicles,
E-bikes, you
Sure.
help out the ecosystem, not economy. Help out the ecosystem. You're durable. You're practical. You could be living
Okay.
in New York. You might need an e-bike.
All right, LeBron. Bird scooter.
I know. What
you look like you disagree with that.
Bird scooter.
Well, I honestly have
Bird
no
scooter.
idea.
6
Okay.
inches
Like,
lift
I
with
just-
graps. Well, I know you're not talking.
You don't even know what graps are, bro.
And you do.
Pipe down, little
You
bro.
want a cookie?
What would
I
you
do.
be?
I do
Honda
want to cook.
Pilot,
Yeah, how about
boy?
that? I do.
Yeah, you big back for that.
Bird scooter. Bird scooter.
I don't even know what a bird scooter is.
I don't know.
Bro,
like,
what?
I genuinely, I
Nate,
don't
don't
know.
know.
Oh
I would
nine,
be-
09 minivan. Are we talking about everybody in the room here? John Carlo, what are you gonna be? We gotta talk about him.
Did you say
Oh.
he was an 09
Oh,
minivan?
why 09?
He's gonna
You
say because
just-
you got.
Is that
kids.
the year
That's
for
what he was
minivans
saying.
or something?
Bro, you just remind me of an 09. Like just kind of okay.
That's
it's-
kind of funny.
It's got the small head unit in it, but it's still got a screen in it.
It,
like
what,
it's still
what-
got a screen
what
in it.
specifically? What like are we talking Honda? Just a minivan in general?
We're talking Honda. Okay, listen.
2009
The screen's not this big yet, but
Honda
it's still there.
Odyssey.
You know what I'm saying?
I would be a
Ford Maverick.
No. Hey, chill on me. I would be a
Bro, I feel like you would be your car, dude.
no.
Don't tell him he's a Chrysler
No,
300 with
That
missing
Chrysler
fender
300.
panel.
No, like it
I
would be
would
better
be-
taken
In
care of.
better
but-
condition.
Yeah, it would be in better condition.
My car. I need something with a little more gas. And when the gas in it, I need something with a little more pick me up. Like my car is fast. Don't get me wrong. But I need like a car that got more giddy up in
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Give me like a
Okay.
give me like a 2012, 2011 Mustang.
Okay.
5.0 or the V6?
5.0's OD. I'll be just a V6. I'll be chill.
You want the ultra slicer on it?
I don't even know. What you making stuff up?
I
think
made-
that-
I
I
made-
think
I
that's
made
the-
that up.
I think that's the
That's not a
3.5
thing.
with the
That's not a real thing. I made that up.
V6, 3.5 liter.
All right, cool. On that note,
Elijah's a 3.5 EcoBoost. All right, bro.
I don't even know what that means.
next time you're in your car, you just think like,
is
this me?
Elijah?
Like,
I
is
might
this
just
me?
be my own car. You
What
know?
car do
I
you
might
have?
just be my
Yeah, what car do you
I have a
have?
Honda Civic.
Honda
Nice.
Civic. Okay, I'm with
Yeah.
that. How much time? Are we out of time?
Oh yeah, we've been out of time for like 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'd hate to ask another question and be out of time for like.
Hey,
longer.
ask another question, Elijah.
Dude, I hate to. Last ending question right here, right now.
Okay.
Last question. To try to rein it back after
Okay.
the automobiles. Future, we're cutting that out. Future interns.
Right it back.
Okay.
You get to give a message to them.
Oh.
One thing from
Ooh.
what you've done so far. It can be, this is what you should look forward to. This is something that I've learned. This is something that I've got out of this. This is advice. You should go into this like this, X, Y, and Z. One thing. You can give a
Just
message
one.
to
Just
a future
one.
intern.
One
We don't-
sentence.
We don't got no time. So I'm going to gas in it. So you got to come on.
One sentence.
With punctuation, no run-on sentences.
Yeah, no commas either.
Yeah, no commas.
No, give me the no commas.
Don't be discouraged. God is still working in your life, even when it's hard and you don't necessarily like the people or like the situation.
Nice. It's that's definitely a run-on sentence, but I'll give it to you. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That
I'll
is
give
a
it to you.
good. Don't be discouraged. Could've
Be
stopped there.
open to the people around you and to what the Lord is doing.
Be open to the
People around you
People around
and to
you.
what the Lord is
into
doing.
what the Lord is
Y'all
doing.
kind of said one and the same a little bit.
That was good though.
A little bit.
I'll receive that for myself.
I like that.
You gonna receive that for
Hey,
yourself?
clap it up. It's received.
I received that for myself.
It's received.
All right, cool. That's it. Good question. That's it. where all the
Yeah.
gas is out of the tank.
Yeah.
It don't got no gas.
It's
in it.
5:01.
Oh,
right now.
yeah, I gotta go. Get up out of here.
Time for dinner.
17:38.
All right, bro.